if I'm gonna get fired, I'm getting fired with this dude. Period.
Exactly.
Don't question it.
So that's another story.
So the Ravens are what, like 5-6 at that point, right? Didn't you go win?
I think we
5
might have
of
been
them?
6-6, and then we won 5 straight with Lamar.
So do you think that there was a chance that if they were, let's say, 8-4, clearly gonna, because I feel like when Joe got hurt, the playoffs weren't really in the picture.
No.
So they were like, all right, let's play the rookie. But if
Yes.
you felt that way, like physically, was there a chance you were gonna get, like, be the veteran that came in and were the quarterback?
Well, that's why I was there.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
they brought me in to be the veteran in case something happened to Joe.
Right.
But also to be there to be a mentor for Lamar.
Yeah.
And I mean, I took my job seriously. Listen, like me and Marlo, we both know this. Lamar's his own man. He doesn't want anyone to big brother him. And I didn't try to big brother him. I just challenged him every day. That was my approach. And do I think that some of that was missing over the past couple of years since I've been gone? Yes. Because when now Lamar's the oldest guy in the room,
It's way different.
it's different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe that, but I challenged Lamar every single day. We're gonna go work.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna go, but we're gonna go work, and we're gonna be professional. But yeah, to say if we had a better record in that situation, yeah, for sure. That's what Harbs had talked to me about.
Right.
I think the situation dictated the decision.
Right.
And Lamar was the first round pick for the Baltimore Ravens. He's the future. If the playoffs aren't really there, like you remember that year,
No,
28.
I remember the exact day when I don't know what our record was, but I remember Harbs literally got in front of the team and was basically like he addressed him getting fired rumors. Like slightly.
He did.
Like
Yes, I'm telling you, it was real. Like
he was like
it was a real thing that he might get fired.
Yeah, and I guess like I don't know if he wanted to like let us know that he hadn't been told that. I don't know what was out there in the media.
Correct.
He basically was like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was like fired up like I haven't been told. I think he might have said that. I haven't been told anything.
I haven't been told anything.
And then he was like, that's when he put down like, if I'm gonna get fired, I'm getting fired with this dude. Period.
Exactly.
Don't question it, because Joe. You think, and this is when he basically said, even when Joe comes back, he's not getting the starting job.
Yeah.
And we were just in the meeting like.
It was
We were like, we didn't question.
It wasn't a tense meeting, but it was like it caught us a little off guard.
Yeah, it was just
Wait,
kind of
so
random.
why did he make that stance? Did he think it would buy him time because he played the
No,
first round?
I think he more so wanted to any whispers that might, because I've never been at the Ravens and whispers got out.
Yeah.
But as RG spoke, like eventually you can, how a lot of things get leaked, and sometimes actually innocently. Your agent calls you, you say like, "Yo, this is going on here," and then that gets it. Just so many ways.
That's
it was
true.
basically
That's true.
like a. If you're gonna say something, this is what's happening. This is what he wanted everyone. It seemed like he wanted everyone to be aware of what was finna transpire in the next couple. Because obviously, when you decide when Joe comes back, it's gonna be, they're not gonna give. When is Joe? And he
cut that out.
He cut all that out, made everybody on the same page.
Yep. So
and I remember talking with one of the guys in the sauna, and we're just like, bro, like, what's gonna happen like next? Like, because we kind of did think he was gonna probably get fired. We're like, bro, what's it gonna be like? Like he's gonna be gone. Like, what's this? And then we just like didn't lose a game again. I think with Lamar at the helm.
Yeah.
So it's like, to his point, to it dictated it. It was that really was like it was like we could, but it's like we're going out like this.
Yeah. To your point, if we were 8-4 and we were at playoffs right there and there was no murmurings about Harbaugh's job, I would have been the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that because I didn't dress. You remember, I didn't dress when Joe was starting. I didn't dress. Lamar dressed, and they put Lamar in little gadget stuff to go out there and get some playing experience. But when I made the team, I was talking about the preseason. I didn't practice in the preseason. I barely got to practice, like 2 reps a day, and I started 3 games in the preseason. And I don't know if they were like testing me, but you know how it goes. Like if you don't get reps and you play bad, you're not going to be there. So I had to play well. And the Miami game was like our 3rd or 4th playoff game or preseason game. And I didn't get 1 practice rep the whole week. And they came to me the day before and said, "Hey, you're starting." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, good." I was prepared for that. So when I made the team, coach told me, hands down, listen, something happens to Joe, you're the starter.
Wow.
And I was fine with that. But because the situation was what it was, and we were on the fringe of not even being a playoff contender, and because he was possibly going to get fired, he made that decision. And I don't know, maybe you don't know this because you're on the defense side, but we changed our whole offense that week. Because when Joe got hurt, we had the bye week. So we come into the bye week, and we spent the entire, bye week and the next week putting in an entire new system to be a quarterback-driven run system, zone read based with Giro. So Marty Morningwig was actually, you remember Marty? Marty Morningwig was actually our offensive coordinator. But after the bye week, and when Joe went down and they made the switch to Lamar, Greg Roman was our offensive coordinator. Now, not by title, and Marty still called the plays, but everything was based off what Giro had done with Colin Kaepernick. Right. So once I saw that shift, I was actually, I was pretty pleased because, that's what I do anyway. But I knew that, they're moving forward to the future, and I don't think Harb's made the decision to buy himself time. I agree with you, Marlo. He made the decision because he's like, if we're going to go down, we're going to go down swinging. And we believe in this kid, and we know that he can get it done, and we believe he can be a star, and he proved him right.
It just caught us off guard. He came in hot, and we was all like, cool. We didn't really get, cool.
Appreciate the honesty that he knows and he feels it.
Yeah, he just was like, hey, look, we going out swinging, we going out with this. And we're all like, all right, cool. Let's
None of us had anticipated it. Because that was my first year there in Baltimore. So I know you, what year was that for you?
That was year 2 for me. Was that his rookie? Was that Lamar's rookie?
It was Lamar's rookie year.
Yes, that was year 2.
Yeah, so all the other guys that were there, I think T. Sizzle was still there at that time. They're used to the way the Ravens run things. And we don't, Harbs will come in and put some bulletin board material up there, but he doesn't really address those types of rumors. So when it was going on, it was so loud, it had impacted, him in a way that I think caught everyone else off guard because it never really got to him in that way. But I mean, I'm glad it did, because Lamar doing what he did was incredible.
I remember I thought there might be a chance that he might have thought that he might get fired because it just surprised me when he gave us the entire bye week off. He gave us he gave us more of the bye week off than the year before.
He did.
That was for sure. We're usually we were we gonna practice till about Thursday. Y'all get out Thursday. Y'all get extra.
Kicked everybody out.
I was kind of like, wow, that was interesting. He gave us a lot of time off. And then that's what I'm saying. It was I guess looking back at it now, it was kind of y'all get y'all's rest. When we come back, we going out swinging. And that was kind of how it was. And we literally, we went on a run with Lamar, and then obviously Lamar's gotten so much better, but the Chargers did. Was that the year the Chargers
That was
did?
the Chargers year.
All those DBs out there, and
we had played the Chargers at the end of the year and beat them.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
So they kind of came back and had an opportunity.
Yeah,
but I agree with you, Marlo. I've never seen a team do what we did with Lamar that year during the bye week because we didn't run. We had some zone read, but we didn't run a ton of zone read in the offseason.
With Joe Flacco.
It was West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco's not doing all that, so it was true West Coast offense, and we changed it just like that. Yeah, it was crazy, and it worked. Yeah, and Lamar was phenomenal, and he's obviously 2-time MVP.
I got in trouble because when I was home the other week, they were playing the Chiefs game. That was his rookie year, right? In Arrowhead.
Ooh, I think that might have been the next year.
Was that his year 2?
I think that was year 2.
And I was like, the offense that they used to have Lamar in, he did not look like a good football player. He was obviously amazing. He won games. He racked up stats. But what he does nowadays, it's insane.
Did he change his throwing motion?
I think so.
He used to look kind of funny.
It looked ugly.
He used to.
Come on, give us.
I said it. Did he change it? You said he looked ugly.
I did. I did not say that.
I said that, but he's smiling. So
I was smiling because we brought in.
That random dude in black. Oh,
he's not random. His name is Adam Dado.
Dude, that dude used to just blend in the such.
He would throw on the Ravens gear and everything.
He'd throw on the Ravens. He'd be like this. We're I used to be like, dude, who is that dude? Like, it's like some days I see him, some days I don't.
Yep.
When I do see him, it's like I barely see him. It's like he's just in the shadows.
Yeah, so he is what I call, he is the Shakira for quarterbacks. All right, Shakira is, I believe she has a song that says the hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Right. So he's always he's about activating the hips for the quarterback. So Lamar, his rookie year, and really 2019 is as well. Early on in the offseason, he wasn't getting everything he needed to into each throw. And from the quarterback spot, it always starts with the feet. You know, it's ground up. So they started working with Lamar on the ground up that he would be more consistent. Because that's all it is. If you go run a fast 100, you're not going to be able to repeat that 100-meter dash every single time if you're not technically sound. So they brought in the specialist to help Lamar become more technically sound, and you've seen the change.
Crazy.
So now you see him, like when you watch him now, go watch a couple clips. Watch how he gets his hip through on throws, no matter what now. And it's a small change that he didn't change his throwing motion. He just crisped up his process. And now he's just so much more fluid. But I've been so impressed with Lamar, more so from a standpoint of managing the game.
Yeah.
You know, this whole discussion about game manager versus game changer. It's not like our guy Cam. I got a lot of love for Cam. He's not the first guy that's ever said that. It's been a conversation for 20, 30 years now. It's just coming back around. But Lamar this year, I felt like he managed the game so much better than I've ever seen him manage it. Not that he was always trying to make the crazy play, but you know, being okay taking the check down, being okay running out of bounds, running and getting down and protecting himself.